we've got, looks like he went Mage, Hunter, Druid, and his Hunter was banned.
It looks like for SFly, he's going for Druid, Mage, Warrior, and his...
it looks like they ripped the paper.
Yeah.
So they really hated that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to say
I don't
Mage?
exactly know what was banned, but they hated him.
Yeah.
Because the paper has like a literal
giant hole.
It's kind of funny. All right, so now we're going to switch over to the game and starting ForcePlay with his Mage and SFly3 with his Warrior. The first time we've seen Warrior so far.
Definitely, first time.
It'll be very interesting to see what comes of this. Looks like a basic control Warrior from these 4 cards I've seen.
Yes. See if he's going to want to mulligan.
Versus the ForcePlay's Mech Mage.
Yep. Keep the weapon in hand. 2 Taskmasters.
Yeah. In winner's bracket, ForcePlay's Mech Mage did not get there for him, so we'll see.
If it could redeem itself.
Yeah. I mean, you know, against Control Warrior, I don't. How do you think that matchup favors? Like, who do you think that favors?
The Warrior can control the board and just, you know, build up armor. I think the Warrior can take it, but if Mech Mage can just, you know, ramp up and just like fill the board with minions and just go face, can really snowball heavily for the Mech Mage.
All right. So we'll probably see the Cruel Taskmaster come out.
Hit the Shield Maiden and then just attack into the Scientist.
Yeah, I think he's gonna probably. I don't know.
And then Mirror Entity.
Yeah,
and
he'll
then
probably attack first, and then he'll Cruel Taskmaster the Scientist.
Okay.
That way his Armorsmith stays alive.
True.
Makes sense. Oh, Mirror Entity is gonna wow.
Yeah, I know. This has happened to me before when I've done with Keeper of the Grove. I would Keeper of the Grove, kill a minion, and then it would.
That's interesting. Wow.
Pick it up.
So, yeah, the Mirror Entity comes out and gives
Taskmaster.
Gives him the Cruel Taskmaster, and then he
Not
just
really a lot of opportunities here for SFly.
I mean, he's got Execute.
Let's see, do you want to task? Does the Taskmaster still go through and buff up the Neutron if it hits the Divine Shield?
Yes.
Okay.
It does. He still gets the buff, and it kills the Divine Shield, but he still gets the buff.
Yes.
He doesn't actually have to take that damage. All right, so yeah, it looks like SFly3 is in a weird situation.
Yeah.
Not looking very favorable.
Now you can Taskmaster the Taskmaster. Or
Taskmaster the Taskmaster.
Taskmaster, execute the Mech Warper, so you don't have to deal with that.
Or does he just want to armor up?
Looks like he's going to go for the Mech Warper, execute.
All right, that's smart. Definitely.
The next turn he has that Death Bite. He has this Blast Mage, and they could really do some work.
Yep.
And it's going to clear the board.
That was pretty good for ForcePlay, and that Blast Mage really coming in handy.
Yeah,
so now we've got SFly3. I mean, it looks like he's going to have to Death's Bite.
Yeah, it's really all he can do.
It forces ForcePlay to have to try to find Taunt.
Yep.
He's got that double Fireball combo for late game when he needs to do the finisher, which is really, really good against Warrior.
Yes, to get past those shields.
But ForcePlay looks like he's going to encounter end of his cards. Those Fireballs aren't going to do him much good until he actually needs to finish.
Yeah.
So having those in his hand right now isn't as beneficial as it could be.
Maybe like a mech to beef up these
just
other minions.
Pretty much anything, really.
Yeah.
Because those Fireballs aren't going to come in handy for at least another 3 or 4 turns.
It's really just cosplaying, playing that Cogmaster. And then he finally plays it.
Alright, he finally plays it.
Ping face, attack him.
So now he's going to do 8 damage to SFly3. SFly3's got that.
Pilot Shredder.
I mean, things are looking a little bit better for SFly3.
He could sludge I would
probably
yeah,
just
attack
Sludge
first, Sludge
Belcher.
Belcher, yeah.
You know, he'll take some damage, but
Get a good couple minions off the board.
thing is, SFly3 isn't getting that much armor, and ForcePlay is getting really close to
Just
being able to
like-
lethal him.
Yeah, he has 2 fireballs. He can ping him 2 turns right now, and then
Yep.
the next turns he can just
He will.
fireball.
Oh, he's not going
Oh.
to. He's going for...
Oh, but here comes the Shield Maiden to get that shield up.
It's actually a good thing that he didn't ping him.
Yep.
I don't attack, though. This is the Cogmaster.
No, he's not going to play the Shield Maiden. He's going to go for the pilot.
Oh, my goodness.
Armor up.
Look what he got, though. He got spell power.
Yeah, that's...
With a Frostbolt.
Oh, this is not looking good. He could just do spells and then win next turn.
He could...
Let's see.
Well, Shield
7,
Maiden could
7,
come out. But the Frostbolt...
4,
I mean, does he want to really...
and then
Look at
just
that.
Frostbolt to the face. And Shield Maiden will
almost
keep him
had
alive.
enough.
Yeah, see, yep. 5.
He's just going to end it. And then Shield Maiden will come out, bring him to 11. Then he'll probably... I mean, he's more than likely going to kill this. Yeah, he's got to.
Yeah, that extra damage is. Oh, and another Frostbolt.
He got all the burn that he needed.
Yeah, all he has to do is just fireball,
He's
Frostbolt,
won.
ping to the face.
Yep, he wins.
This is
over.
game.
GG. That was
Really drew good.
That was so. That
He
was
did-
amazing.
Those are 2 Frostbolt draws.
Man. So SFly3 is feeling it, man. He is disappointed with that top deck.
Yeah, definitely. I would be too.
That is just a terrible
Looks
way to
like
go out, man.
ForcePlay is going to take game 1.
Yep.
And let's see, so SFly's Warriors out of the way. Now we're going to see if it's going to be Druid or Mage
All right.
for SFly.
Yep.
And it's going to be Druid.
Yep.
You asked for it.
This is another one, though. This one, it's going to take a while for him to establish, you know, like minions and ramp up. And we still have ForcePlay with the very aggressive Mage.
Okay, so it looks like he got the Wild Growth. He will be playing that turn too.
Yeah. Unless he has to play this
ForcePlay got
Wrath.
a lot of mechs.
Yeah, he has a
Really good cards.
lot of low mechs.
He's going to go for the Cogmaster, and then his ideal play next turn is to play
Mech Warper.
the Mech Warper. I mean,
And then he can even coin Mech
he
Warper.
could even coin another one if
Yeah.
he wanted to. But I mean, honestly, against the Druid, what is the Druid going to do?
Just try to ramp up. But he
The
does have
Druid
this Wrath for that Mech Warper when it does come out, though. But luckily, he has 2. ForcePlay
Well-
has 2 Mech Warpers.
SFly3 will skip his turn 3 mana, go straight to that turn 4, so he's going to have his Paladin Shredder next turn. Or he might even swipe. No, he's not going to swipe. This is rough. He's probably going to be forced to Wrath here, actually.
Yeah. And then you still have 1 piloted Mech Warper. You take out 1, you
Playing
still got
from
another.
behind already.
Oh, he's just going to 2 damage the Cogmaster. Snow
Okay,
Chugger.
so
So let's see. That's a
ForcePlay
free
gets
Snow
to
Chugger.
play some
Yeah.
really cheap guys. Oh, man. Just gets everything out there.
So this is the only thing, though. If SFly can clear the board, that puts him in a really good spot just because ForcePlay is playing a lot of cards and he already has only 2 cards in his hand.
Yeah.
The only thing is just if he can clear the board. Which isn't looking
We're all just
too good.
barely out of range of SFly3 here, being able to kill. Probably going to see Wrath come out on... I mean, he has to try to decide
But
what
Wrath,
is more
Hero
valuable.
Power, or it's just going to try to get a minion out there.
I don't know. I mean, he could swipe the Yeti
Yeah.
and then...
Sacrifice the Keeper of the Grove.
yeah.
Or even...
I'm trying to think, like, what kind of... What parts, what spare parts would be good here?
Maybe a Taunt.
Time waits for no one.
Just forces one of the mechs to
Yeah.
trade into it.
Taunt would be good, or freeze.
Yeah.
You could freeze. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and
Rack
attack
that.
So he's gonna set up for swipe next turn.
Yes.
So this
Which is
way
a good play.
he gets a lot of the minions out of
Gets
here.
a Frostbolt. Let's see, is he gonna Mad Scientist, Trey, Mech Warp, take Mech Warp. Oh, just
I
no
feel like
face.
that's the true challenge against Mage. Once you get over that hump,
That early
you're
game.
good.
Yeah.
You just. But if they have the answers, and that's one of the best parts about Mage, they have a lot of destruction cards.
Yeah, a lot of high damage spells.
Yeah. That they can use for either way, you know. All
He goes
right,
for the
so
Pilot
we're gonna
Shredder.
have both Mech Warpers out, and
Is he gonna attack into that Mech Warp? Yep. Let's see. That'll put him down to what, 14 health?
yep. So he's got about
8 health after those 2 attack phase.
he's gonna have 8 man
Plus
yeah,
Fire,
8 health.
Frost Blast.
It'd be
5
over
health.
right now if he had a fireball.
Yep.
SFly3 is probably on the edge
Just
of
put
his
in that
seat.
Drake out just to get that spell power. Now whatever minion,
Spell.
it's most likely Mirror Entity, whatever minion
It is
SFly,
Mirror
yep,
Entity.
plays, he's just gonna take. But yeah, I think he's just gonna, yes, and then swipe. Oh.
Millhouse Mana Storm. No. I mean, that is the best possible card.
Yep.
Good job. You got a Millhouse. I mean, that is the best possible card to come out of that situation.
4/4 minion.
I mean, he's going to have the Ancient of Lore next turn.
Yep.
Start getting some
But
cards
he's gotta
out.
be careful. If he does play that Ancient Allure, ForcePlay will also get it. So you really want to hope for a low minion. So now, do you play the Pilot Shredder just to give him something, or the Ancient Allure, get that health? But then he has an Ancient Allure. He's in a very sticky situation of what he wants to give him.
I think the health is probably going to be his best bet. I mean, he doesn't know what he's up against,
So you
but
got 5, 6, 7, 10 damage with Frostbolt, Ping, Phase.
and if Millhouse attacks this Anoyotron, then it just dies next turn.
And ForcePlay still has 2 Fireballs in his deck he could draw.
Okay, so that's a good play. He's going to get rid of the Divine Shield.
Anoyotron. Now he can't get that Ancient Lore for health, though.
Well, you know, he could play the
My
Sylvanas.
magic will
That's
tear
game.
you
Yeah.
apart.
With the Frostbolt, Blast
Yeah,
Mage
that
to the
was
face.
really the Ancient Lore was really the only way that he
to
could
just
save.
sacrifice for another turn.
Yeah. So he loses. SFly3, swift defeat.
Yep, looks like Mech Mage is going to take a easy victory over here.
All right then. So that was another
2-0.
quick 2-0.
Yeah.
Deep into, it's funny how you know, deeper into these matches we get, deeper into the tournament we get, got quicker matches.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like earlier we're getting 2-1s.
I mean, I don't know if it's a skill difference or if it's just, you know, really
The
a
draws
lot
and
of
the rolls,
Yeah,
the
but
matchups.
that's just cards, you know. Any card game really.
He took
So